All right, while Republicans prioritize the ongoing crisis, President Biden is playing the blame game.
And I'm ready and offered compromise already. Holding Ukraine funding hostage in an attempt to force through an extreme Republican partisan agenda on the border is not how it works. We need real solutions.
Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn joins us now live. Senator Blackburn, so good to have you with us this afternoon. Thank you.
So, absolutely.
Senator, we just heard from our colleague Aisha Hasni there about the ongoing negotiations that have been, they say, have been made. Some are saying are making progress this week. I'm curious to know, do you consider these negotiations progress? Should we be negotiating about funding the border?
We should be securing our border first before we talk about Ukraine's border. Also, we should be pushing forward with funding to Israel because they've been very explicit about what they need in order to defeat Hamas. And Hamas has told us October 1st, October 7th was the first attack. And they're coming back again and again and again. So let's take these issues one at a time. And you know, no one wants Putin to win in Ukraine. Nobody is for that. But when you look at the three buckets of funding in Ukraine, you have the humanitarian aid, you have the government support, and you have the military aid. What we are looking for is some accountability and some transparency on where these funds are going. We want to know what NATO and the EU are doing to support Ukraine as they try to keep their government functioning. And of course, then you've got the bucket of military aid and the arms, the munitions, the equipment that the U.S. can send there. But let's have some transparency. We've put $113 billion into Ukraine already. They're asking for billions more, but we want to know where the money is going before U.S. taxpayer money goes over there.
And I think that's a great point, Senator. I think you should be applauded for asking those questions. There are a lot of taxpayers that want answers to those questions. Yes. What concerns me about what the president is doing is he's not really concerned about the border. He hasn't been for the last 3 years. But all of a sudden now, he's willing to use the border as a bargaining chip to get what he wants, to get funding for Ukraine. So having said that, we're sitting here at holiday season, and we're worried about terrorists and people on the terror watch list coming through an open southern border. The DHS and the FBI now warning that lone actor terrorism and those kinds of attacks are a threat to the public. Former Deputy National Security Advisor Katie McFarland made a dire prediction this morning. Please listen.
They're worried about the lone wolf, the one guy or a small family unit that says, I'm mad at Israel and I'm mad at America. Those are the hardest ones, Brian, to protect against because you don't really see them coming. They're one-off things. They're at a mall, they're at a synagogue, they're at a school.
So the way I see this, Senator, he's gambling not only with the lives of the people who are trying to cross and the treacherous journey that they make, he is gambling with our lives as well.
And what we are saying is there are 279 known terrorists that have come to that border on Joe Biden's watch. There are more people this year that have come to that border than there were the previous 6 years. And we had years under President Trump where we had no terrorists. They knew not to try to get in. But now you have people from countries of interest that are coming by the thousands to our country. You have terrorist cells that are in this country. That is why you have the FBI director saying, I see red lights flashing everywhere I look. We have never had a terrorist threat in our country as high as it is right now. It is foolhardy to think that we're going to go fund Ukraine and work on their border before we do something about ours.
Yeah.
We have to protect our citizens.
We absolutely do. Senator Blackburn, thank you so much for being here. We'll see you again soon.